It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
That's about just working and bashing your brains in to continuously keep on working and working while you dig yourself into a hole to the end of time.
You can have a ton of fun tonight. You can get wasted. You can jump on the table and start dancing around, getting crazy. But remember tomorrow.
Like, I'm kind of a hater when it comes to, like, TikTok stuff, which I shouldn't be, but I'm just grumpy sometimes. But
that's it. I mean, I just had, like, an idea and, like, talked to a guy. And then it was just pretty much like it was a ready-to-go thing. Everyone's ready for that.
Can I swear?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. I'll never open another restaurant again.
Or, you know, I've done churches, I've done vape shop grand openings, like.
And when I tell people that's like my favorite, they're like, "Wait, you put Italian beef on pizza?" I was like, "In Chicago, we do."
I mean, this is a Chicago deep dish. This is gorgeous. What on earth is this?
This is what's called our 773. So this is a fried assortment.
And for low tech in the back seat, what he means is 773.
Yeah,
Just,
773.
yeah.
We just feel like records and music and what they represent is a way to find something in common with people that you don't have in common otherwise.
Exactly. Wait, what was that word? I've never heard that word.
Persnickety?
Really?
Persnickety?
I don't even know why I said that. That's such like a 1940s word.
That's an awesome word.
It's an old-timey word. It's like the least metal thing I could have said.
Which makes it the most metal thing you could possibly say.
There was no one style of music, so you never knew what you were going to get, and that's why when people try to put this umbrella over, you know, the punk rock scene, it's impossible.
$25 gets you one of their gigantic, ridiculous, almost stupid bloodies. They've got a pizza puff on there, like a chicken tender.
Wait, they described it as ridiculous?
No, I did. That's me. That's ad-libbing.
You can't sell enough records to warrant going into a studio to pay for a studio, so you make it at home. But the gear's gotten so good.
I wrote that song March 26th at 6:31 p.m. 2021. I went through a separation 2 weeks prior to that, and I'm good now, but I was not good then.
Hand my heart away.
Because the music is very tense, and it's a lot of like propulsion and building and simmering. There's not a lot of release, and I think people hear that as heavy.
What is this?
We have a little something for you.
What is this? It's a box. We said no gifts on Car Con Carne. Shut up.
Ooh, do we have to pause for the L going by, or are we okay?
I think it's a lovely environmental sound.
It is. This is pure Chicago.
Yeah, it grounds us in where we are.
We have a habit in our band when we make set lists and when we like have dialogue about what we're gonna play, where we come up with like the raunchiest possible alternate song titles.
It is a 6-ounce certified Angus beef fillet with a 4-ounce Saku Black ahi tuna. It's named after my dad, the Kurt. It's his signature steak.
Was it some sort of a fiscal connivance was going on? I don't know what was happening.
A fiscal connivance.
Yeah. I saw them once at the Riviera. Woo!
Oh, no, they were great.
Yeah.
Well, not to one-up you, I saw them at Empty Bottle before they really broke.
Yeah, right. I think they were opening for Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Up until Triple Fast breaking up, there was still like a pink feather boa hanging from the ceiling that Darcy had wore in photo shoots.
Okay, so here's the thing. I know you're interviewing me, but I have so many questions. Do I call you James Van Alstyne, or do I call you James? Do I call you JVO? I feel like I have to say James Van Alstyne because
it's my full name.
Since this, I know it's your full name, but it's like this thing, like we've been leading up to having this awesome meeting, and I've literally been like shaking in my boots, so excited about this.
And you know, Doc being one of the, and I'm sorry if this is incorrect, you can correct me here, Doc, but I think probably one of the most prolific Godzilla model collectors in the world. You've got hundreds of Godzilla models there, even more boxes of unbuilt models. You've got 30 guitars mounted to the wall. And I immediately was like,
how have we never met before?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. But I looked at this email and I went,
oh, this is going to be a whole thing. And I'm like, I'm not going to mention this for a little while.
Yeah, just sit on that one.
I mean, for me as a huge music fan, I will, I also go to tons of shows, so I'm always looking at.
That's also a great thing about the Chicago music scene.
Right. So we played afternoon, and we did the opening slot on one and headline the other, and it was just what we did.
Hey, did you eat yet today?
I don't even know what day it is because we just got back from Hong Kong. So.
Said that you'd never stay there forever. It's been so long now you can't remember. Said that you'd never stay there forever. There's more to this, but you don't remember.
Leading the way is Dr. Daryl Wilson. That's you.
That's me.
The most ostentatious Afro-punk frontman in the Midwest. I don't think ostentatious means what Red Scare thinks it means.
I think they meant to say magnanimous.
I'm guessing the word they were going for is
magnificent.
I'm thinking audacious.
Audacious, maybe.
Ostentatious.
Bodacious. Outrageous.
Ostentatious means pretentious.
That could be partially true.
No. No.
It's about a robot prostitute, actually. And I couldn't admit that when it came out because it would never have got on the BBC. So I had to keep it quiet.
Very dark, very cool. And once again, Stingo's literary, he spent all of his time in dense literature and songwriting. And it's very dark, very sinister. And people misread his songs quite frequently, and which pleases him no end. He loves it. For instance, every breath you take is really screwed up.
When you said it was your first time, that brought incredulous looks from your bandmates. Like they were in awed disbelief.
Unbelievable. I'm from Chicago, guys. I don't come this way.
So we basically live in the parking lot of a hotel today's a day off. That's
like hookers.
Yeah.
And all that'll be left will be cockroaches looking at one another, saying, I get the same old dream, same time every night. It's just going to carry on through long past.
Bring in cockroaches. Now there's a thought.
I mean, this is a passion-driven community event where you're going to find like-minded people.
Yes, we know. We were with the Wienermobile.
So this is our Oklahoma onion burger. So on here we have two Black Angus patties on there, and we have our tallow mayonnaise. We have our Cuban mustard.
Tallow mayonnaise.
Tallow mayonnaise. It's basically beef fat in the mayo. And then we have there's some American cheese on there, or excuse me, cheddar cheese, and then some pickles.
You know, it's just two of us in the front seat.
I know, you know how we do.
But it did take a lot of trial and error and a lot of conversation, a lot of arguments, a lot of that stuff to get to an understanding of how we're going to make this work. And
swagger compensates for any shortcomings you may have as a performer.
Yeah, right. Oh, he's definitely good at that. I'll tell you that.
Lots of swagger.
Yeah, I guess so, if that's what you want to call it. I think that.
And it was first time since I was 14, I did not want to die, and I begged the universe to save me. And
The sun lights up the glass as dust ballets on the rays. There's a million different thoughts while the blankets cover my face.
To be honest, I think we both got pretty lazy about it and just thought, oh yeah, we're going to do it at some time.
This is the winter one that we're doing in July for some reason, or June. This is macaroni and cheese.
No!
Homemade macaroni and cheese with Sloppy Joe.
Yes!
He broke down walls. He's the one that fought with the program directors first. He's the one that's been fired over 20 times. We all owe him, whether you know him or not.
And as you say on social media, go order our album or we're not friends anymore.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a real bad person thing to say, but
We're bad people.
And it's been 8 years since the Veruca Salt album Ghost Notes. The last time we heard all new material from you.
Yeah.
We missed you. We missed you, Louise.
Thank you. I missed you too. I never meant for this much time to pass.
But you gave us our break.
Wow.
You gave us our break. You put us on the radio before anything happened, before any record deal, whatever.
Also, even though NASCAR is over, I swear to God, North Avenue is like a NASCAR track.
It always is.
What's Clydia's time bomb?
Go ahead, Paul. You want to tell them?
A figment of our imagination.
Now, as far as Downers Groove goes, it's no secret you have the best name of anyone on the bill. Are you all from Downers Grove?
Actually, no.
600 releases.
600 releases from 1953 to today.
That's correct.
Because Basement Screams, Throb Throb, All Rise, Jettison, Understand, Ray Gun, Naked Ray Gun, Last of the Demohicans, Free Shit, and Over the Overlords.
Lost my mind, searching for what I can't find. It's so far away from my home.
So, earlier this week, we were saying at church, finally, the band that brought us the fuck man is back.
What an opener.
So, you mentioned that there is a studio side.
There is.
And a live side.
Yeah. What does that remind you of?
Well, I'll tell you, Johnny of the Evictions, it reminds me of the Fandango album by ZZ Top.
Oh, I thought that looked familiar.
Oh, wait a minute. He's like, how the fuck are you doing this whole song essentially backwards on the drum kit? And he's like, this just sounds so Phil Collins, Peter Gabriel, Genesis-y.
I mean, this is my first band. This is like a very strange experience. And
many Kickstarters. Train. Everyone hold. And we're back.
And we're back.
But ever since started using GPS and Google Maps, I can't even like find my way home.
While it was a snotty title, the chorus is it's a bad karma thing to do.
How did I never think of this?
We're changing games. That's the whole point.
Rubber gloves for wings.
I'm telling you, you just throw the wing away, you throw the glove away, and you're done. That's it. You walk away.
Because most of the time when you eat wings, you need to hose off afterwards.
Correct.
I'm not going to stop raving about this rubber glove concept.
Right?
The craziest thing was seeing the lineup, like once everything got released, and it's like, arena name, J.C. Brooks.
Made with renewable wind energy. Oh, thanks, Takis. Now I feel better eating this pure chemical trash because it's made with renewable wind energy. Oh, good. Grupo Bimbo used renewable energy.
If you're ever in Chicago, let me know. If you're ever in Chicago, let me know.
I wrote a song about depression and named it Corn Dog, and it has stuck ever since.
It's like the 1960s. She has a strip club in the middle of like bumfuck. Can I say fuck?
Sure.
Okay.
You and Trent Reznor have reconciled.
Yeah, we reconciled, and I went to the reunion last year in Cleveland, and it was absolutely mind-blowing. He's like, you're singing you're singing Eraser, you're singing the backups on Sin and Wish and Gave Up. Then I need you to do Hey Man, Nice Shot. Then I need you, which is my song, the reason why I left.
You're eating with your hands.
Oh, there's no silverware.
No silverware.
Oh, plot twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're eating with your hands.
This is just what I want to do on camera. Do you think ChatGPT talks about us the way we talk about it? Interestingly, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of Remember right now. I've got to think at this point, the album is as old as you guys probably were when you recorded that album.
That's right.
As a Sagittarius, am I basically an Aquadol at this point?
Yes. I mean, writing songs is hard in general. I think it's always been hard.
Yeah, even our band name, Fea, means ugly girl in Spanish. So people asking the meaning of the band in itself is an education.
So the Sledgeworth train keeps rolling.
Oh, it's fucking choo-choo, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking choo-choo, bro.
It's fucking choo-choo.
I've waited all day to hear it's fucking choo-choo, bro.
We went from hell no, we'll never play
to choo-choo, bro.
to like having three new songs. Does this sound good?
You always sound good.
Thanks.
And look, we look good.
Here we are.
And we have this entire space to ourselves, of course, because no one's going to be here for hours.
Yep.
When Jarrett texted the group, we're like,
we got Riot Fest this year. We're like, really? Awesome. Because we always kind of felt like we weren't the cool kids, you know? I always try to make a point to get close to the crowd, and today I went right over the barricade into the crowd for our last song.
Guess what? I was on the other side before, and I was making bad choices and living that lifestyle. I don't know.
I mean, I never thought I would sign a record deal, to be honest. This band has always been really super DIY.
Which street is more fun to drive fast on? Is it Skokie Boulevard between Howard and Oakton? Or Laramie between Grosse Pointe and Lincoln Avenue?
That's a good one by the police station over there.
Yeah, because there are no stop signs.
Yeah, no stop signs. I know that one.
But first, let's just go down this lineup because it's insane.
Insane.
Oh, yeah.
Sweetie, Haley and the Crushers, Won't Stay Dead, Heat Death.
He dead?
Hi-Ho, Sex Dream, Sleeping Villains,
Yeah.
and Shannon Candy.
Well, I would say that over the course of time, humans have become much more accepting of monsters.
There was a point, James, and like we were walking through, I'm like, Disney cannot do this. How amazing.
Disney should not do this.
They should not.
Agreed.
But you know what I'm saying.
That's the most gratifying thing is being able to meet people from all over the world who share the same love of horror.
I think for the sake of both convenience and glamour, ghosts are probably the Occam's razor of this situation.
Explain Occam's razor for those who don't know.
Oh boy, I'm going to be explaining a lot. Occam's
You may
razor.
be too highbrow for this podcast. Can you get out?
Yeah.
You guys walked in full Kiss makeup. What kind of looks did you get from the Fish crowd?
They were all just like, they were like double takes going, is Kiss in town?
Like I was kind of hoping their mushrooms would kick in when you walked in.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
All right, let's not scare everybody, but here we go. Okay, it is a mask.
I ran away and joined the circus with Mark many years ago.
What has happened to comic conventions?
Well, the word comic doesn't belong.
It doesn't.
They're just
comic
fan
books
conventions.
Comic books don't belong anymore.
No, they don't.
When you come to your first Rocky Horror experience, you're almost kind of harangued, aren't you, as a virgin?
You can be. You can be.